Hey guys, okay, so originally when you signed up, everything was handled in office. So things have changed. We are now almost a month from when things changed over a little. I think Monday will be a month from when we changed things over. Well, actually, no, it was the 18th of June. Yeah, the 18th of June. So we're not actually at a month, but for this video is for those who are on GPS with EHD. And anyone who came in during the transition was not aware of links and emails, or they didn't know to check their email, because normally Dominique in the office sends you an email with rules, responsibilities for you, and what we abide by in our office to make sure we're abiding by your court order. So one thing I'm going to remove is the check in and check out option. That link will no longer work. As of Monday, it will be gone. You will need to plan out your week. So, job interviews, things of that nature, just go in and put in, let's say you have a job interview. You'll go in to the appointment link, which will stay the same, which will be attached to, it will be attached to the text or email. I'm not sure how I'm sending this out yet, but it'll be attached to the documentation you receive. You'll go in there, you'll put in your job interview. Now, because you're on EDH, I can approve it, but your EDH files, your approvals, they'll be sent to the judge either on a weekly basis. So by the time you make it to go see your judge the next time, he'll see where all you've been. So EDH generally is ran exactly how it would be if you were incarcerated. So your movement is limited based on work, school, lawyer's visits, court office visits, what else? Medical visits. So you make a doctor's appointment and they tell you to come today. Fine. You're going to get a letter or something from that doctor. Keep track of that, because when you go to court, the judge may ask you to prove that you were at the doctor. You do not want to be held up trying to get that doctor on the phone to prove it. You put in a notification that you're going to the ER. Keep your discharge papers, because you're going to have to prove it. Now, if you want to send those to us, that is fine. In the actual link, there will be a space where you can take a picture with your phone and upload it. That way, when I turn in my paperwork, I have the proof. There's no need for you to keep track of it or bring it in, because I can print it and send it. That way, the judge sees you went where you said you were going to go. So in that retrospect, that's the reason why I am removing the check-in, check-out, because the check-in, check-out is more for you're leaving this location, you're going to that location. But if you're already approved to leave and go, why am I doing the extra step of checking in and checking out? The first regional, which is the GPS portion of your home, will start as of 8/1 submitting violations for things that are not approved. So make sure as of when you receive this, which will probably not be till Sunday night, because I still need to go through and create a couple more things that I want to send you, so that way we have addresses on file for things you'll do normally, like going to the grocery store. What else? Going to the doctor, because normally most people, they have a PCP, they know that PCP's name and address. You have an attorney, you know their name and address. Your the only thing that you would submit is your court date. So let's say you go to court on the 9th of next month. You went yesterday and they told you the 9th of next month, come back. You can go ahead and submit that for approval right then and there. The only thing that would be submitted for approval same day, and you do not need to wait on us, is emergency room visits. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. If you have to go to the doctor and it's an emergency, go. Just make sure when you're leaving, whoever's with you. Once you get settled in the ER, it should be submitted. If you have time to submit it before you walk out the door, submit it. But when you get your discharge papers, make sure you're actually taking a picture of your discharge papers and making sure we get them so it can go with your file. Other than that, I think I said that, and I don't want to keep repeating myself. I apologize. My short-term memory has not been great since the motorcycle accident. So I apologize if I repeat something in this video, but I want to make sure that I touch everything. Attorney office visits, you may get a call. I worked for an attorney office before, so you may get a call from the paralegal saying, hey, or your attorney, hey, come in. We need to see you by 1. Just submit it. Going to see my attorney. That is in your court order. You don't have to wait for my approval, because the judge can call your attorney and see if that's where you went and if you were supposed to be there. So that's something that they can do on their own. But the things that I approve, like going to the grocery store, things like that, I actually need to make sure that we're keeping track of when I approve them. So I have people who just came on recently and they're texting me, hey, I'm going to go to this job interview and I'm going to go here. And the thought process of I am going to go means you don't need approval. You're just telling me where you're going. That's not how EHD works. Electronic home detention means you have to have approval before you're walking out the door. So if it is a job interview, you're going to submit it using the link provided. If it is, if it is anything that we need to approve that is not on the written list for your paperwork, we're going to need those addresses. That way it's an easy, you already have the addresses because you're going to give them to us. So you should have access to them. You should be creating a notepad in your phone with the addresses you're providing for us, because in the link, when you're putting it in as an appointment, you can go right to your notepad, copy, paste, and it makes it much easier for you. Again, plan your week out, because I don't want you to wait and say, hey, I'm going to go to the grocery store right now, and then not get approved and you need food. So generally in my household, I go to the grocery store on Friday evening when I'm leaving from work. Like as soon as I finish this video, I'm headed out and going to the grocery store. I know that. So last Friday, I would have told, if I was on something where I have to tell somebody where I'm going, last Friday I told them, hey, next Friday I'm going to go to the grocery store. And I'm going to go when I get off. I get off at 4:30. The grocery store is located here. That way you're getting a response back in the notes and it says acknowledged or approved. You have blah, blah, blah time to make it home. So in the notes section, it will tell you, and you'll get an email back. That email will not only go to you, but it will go to who you've been talking to in Arkansas, which is Haley. So that way you're not getting the you're in violation notice on your GPS monitor out loud, because she's going to make sure going forward that everyone can hear you're in violation. And I don't want anyone to receive those notifications when they're approved to be somewhere. So other than that, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call 636-800-2401. I will try to get this message out to you by tomorrow, which would be 7/12. So you have time to actually answer some questions for me, because I'm going to create a link for you to actually plug in those addresses so we automatically have them, so I can have Haley plug them into the system. That way the addresses you provide to me will be provided to her, so it doesn't notify her and let her know that you're somewhere you're not supposed to be. If you have, again, any questions, please don't hesitate to call during our business hours. This notice does not mean call me, because it's not considered an emergency. We can handle this during business hours. Also, while I have you here, 6907 page will no longer be an address for Monitored Life. We have moved. As of July 16th, our new address will be 3920 Lindell Boulevard, Suite 209. The number will remain the same. It's just our address is moving because we are selling our building. So if you need anything, the judge orders you to be removed, the device isn't working correctly, please, please, please remember, we're at a different address. Hope to talk to you soon. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks.